I'll never forget. Today is 25 years ago. In the evening, about 3 o'clock there, it was pretty cool, kind of hazy. We had the line hung up in the hole there. It bridged. It pulled it up, something like 2,500 feet. So they went in and got a hold of this line and was pulling on it, kind of give a little bit. Started on out of the hole with this line. The boy had a fire built down there. I told him, I said, boy, you better put that fire out down there. There's something going to happen around here. About that time, we began to get a little spray of oil coming up through there by the line. First thing I knew, it was blowing clean over the top of the derrick there. Quite a bit of mud come with it, then some oil. It blew rocks out of the hole, big as your fist. We stood around there a little bit. Exactly why it began to go clean over the derrick. I guess it went 100 feet above the top of the derrick there. All this oil began to come in, but I believe it was the prettiest sight I ever saw in my life. It was kind of a golden color. A whole bunch of cars parked off down there, and it kind of worried me. I was afraid he was going to set this fire. I told the boys, I said, boys, let's everybody get back and be sure and not let anyone in here. They had guards around the well there. They let it blow for something like an hour, I guess, before they got the line out. As soon as they got the line out, then, they shut the well in, held it under control. But that's the day that will go down in history for me. I guess that was the biggest sight that I ever saw in my life. Was that.
Fancy courier brought the mail out last Wednesday morning, and among it was a letter addressed to a 17-year-old girl called Nancy, and we've had a lot of fun trying to locate Nancy. The newspapers picked up the story, and the various TV stations in town and radio. It's been on radio a lot, and everybody's been looking for Nancy. I went down to the football game yesterday, and instead of my friends hailing, "Hello, Bill," they all wanted to know, "Where's Nancy? Where's Nancy?" So we've all had a lot of fun trying to locate Nancy, and we're delighted to have found her.
Dear Nancy, I forgot to ask your complete address in case I would go to Oklahoma after my trip to Canada. I was very glad to meet you and your mother on board that crazy ship. The 3 boys were very nice, too. I think it would have been awful to wait until 10 o'clock if we had not met one another. Have you seen our photographs on the paper? I'll send you the address of my sister in Canada. And then I can't even read the address. But I will be there at the end of next week. Thank be God you received this letter. It is rather difficult to write to somebody without knowing the address. I hope this will allow me to write to you again. Don't you like to get letters from far countries? So do I. All my friendship. Christian D. Lenore.
Oh, my.
In 1942, we lived in Poland, in a Russian village. One day, Germans surrounded our village with their tanks and took us to Germany in concentration camp as a forced laborers. From 1945, we lived in concentration camp where we lost our father. In May 1945, American troops liberated us. And we heard that this area in which we were in will go under Russian control. So we fled to Western Germany on horses that some German army left. and the life began in so-called displaced person camps for 6 years. And it may sound to you that 6 years is kind of long time to wait to come to United States. But really, I could have waited 6 more years just to have a chance to come here.